Today we're going to be looking at an Instagram live from yesterday between Franklin of GTA 5 and CJ of San Andreas, and some interesting stories that they both had to share regarding their relationship with Rockstar Games and some of the big issues that came up after finishing their jobs. What's up guys, Nick Plays Games here, and today we're going to be looking a bit deeper at the Instagram live from yesterday between Franklin and CJ and some interesting points that CJ had brought up that we have never heard from before. Now, if you don't know by now, CJ and Rockstar Games have had a bit of a nasty relationship after the release of San Andreas due to CJ allegedly being disrespected in his DMs on Instagram by what he believed to be a former Rockstar employee based on the details that they were bringing up in his DMs. Now, in this live, Franklin and CJ actually clear up the air quite a bit regarding what actually happened and how the problems began. The first clip I'm about to show you guys explains a bit of what happened with CJ and Rockstar Games in that DM.
When you try to convince somebody that they family, and then you treat them like they not afterwards, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it my fault for believing it? Yeah.
Well, I think. Now let me be like that.
Now, things weren't always bad between Rockstar Games and CJ actually shared some details about his feud between him and the voice actor of Niko Bellic from GTA 4, Michael Hollick. When Michael Hollick saw the success of GTA 4, he tried to negotiate for more money, saying that he had no idea that the game would be so successful. However, he was denied by Rockstar Games. Hollick was paid about $100,000 for his voice acting and motion capture work over the course of about 15 months between 2006 to 2007. Hollick was paid about $1,050 a day for his work on the game, about 50% more than the standard Screen Actors Guild negotiated rate for actors, although he claimed that it was still a fraction of the income he would get from a film or TV show performance, and that he was upset about not getting residuals from game sales, putting the blame on the union for not securing such agreements. This feud between him and Rockstar Games had actually caused a bit of drama between Michael and CJ, and had CJ ready to go after Niko Bellic, which he actually talks a bit right here.
Oh, what happened to you and Niko Bellic, actor? This what happened. He was talking that same kind of shit I was talking before I was talking it, right? And at that time, I was still cool with Rockstar, and I loved them motherfuckers. So I was offended that Niko Bellic was talking shit about the motherfuckers that I had love for. So at the time, I told Dan Houser, I said, if I see him, I'm gonna fuck him up. And Dan said, oh, no need for nothing like that. No need for nothing like that. But I was actually hot because I thought I was still part of the Rockstar family. But see, I can say I don't blame Niko for some shit because he went through something before I did, and he started working after I did.
Now, here CJ talks a bit more about how, while he was working at Rockstar Games, they really convinced him on the idea that he was part of the Rockstar Games family and that he was much more to them than just a voice actor. He felt that he had a good connection with the higher-ups at Rockstar Games like Sam Houser, and Franklin also talks about his relationship with Sam Houser right here.
Like Sam, man, you know, he always, you know, Sam, like when I hear about him and everything, you know, it's through DJ Pooh now, man. DJ Pooh, he always looks out for us, and you know he do, man. DJ Pooh,
is he all right? Sam Houser?
Yeah, Sam and the Rockstar. See, like you said, it's a different crew that's there when for my stuff, you know what I'm saying, than it was for your stuff. Well, I went through the same thing you went through, you know. Welcome to the Rockstar family. You feel what I'm saying? So when you tell a dude that came up, you know, in these struggles in these streets, you part of the family, man, we take that shit to heart.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm your family, so that means if I see you on the street or if somebody, I won't let nobody talk about you. If somebody was to say something about Rockstar and I'm out, I'm gonna get an attitude with them. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you feel. And I can understand. Like I said, for my situation and your situation is kind of too different. But I can't say that from you, it made it a kind of better situation maybe for me. Now I hope what I went through make it a better situation for the next group. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here we see Franklin talk a bit about how his relationship with Rockstar Games was a bit different than how CJ explains his was, and he thinks this is because it was just a different time and there aren't the same employees at Rockstar Games during GTA 5 than there were during GTA San Andreas. Now, personally speaking, guys, even though Franklin and CJ are very big parts of GTA and are very important to the game, I can kind of see where Rockstar Games is coming from here. Technically speaking, voice actors are contract employees for game developers as they usually just come in, say all of their lines, and are done. And maybe they do some motion capture work as well if their bodies are being used in the game. But once all that work is done, they are typically laid off from the company and are no longer paid by them unless they receive some type of royalties for their game, which I'm very sure Rockstar doesn't do, as we saw with GTA 4. We know Rockstar is very careful with their NDAs and contracts, so I'm sure they keep themselves covered when it comes to their relationships with the voice actors. Franklin and CJ go on to talk a bit more about this relationship and mention how after the games were done, they pretty much didn't hear anything from Rockstar Games right here.
Now I know when GTA 6 come out, if we not in it, I don't know. They gonna forget about, you know what I'm saying, touching bases. I hope y'all don't. Please don't. Don't be like that, man. At some point, you just pick up the phone and just say, hey, you know, Christmas time come around, whatever come around, any new games come around, y'all still got people, still addresses, emails, and telephone numbers you can reach out. It don't hurt to send a motherfucker a picture, a t-shirt, a keychain, anything, a card. It go a long way just to know that, hey, man, we still thinking about you, man. Have a good life. That's all.
So we can see here that even Franklin was treated the same way as CJ, where they are basically ignored once their work is done with Rockstar Games. Now, we know Rockstar is a very secretive company and they are not very public with what they're working on, and considering these voice actors are usually pretty active on social media, they may be doing this just to be careful. Now, going back to the topic of the DMs that CJ had covered that caused the initial battle between him and Rockstar Games, Franklin brings up here that these were likely not real and that a troll likely put together most of the details of the messages in an effort to intentionally manipulate CJ and make him think this is what Rockstar Games really thought.
You really got mad as somebody sent a long letter to you, and
I thought it was directly from them motherfuckers,
you
man.
thought it was somebody from Rockstar. I doubt if it was somebody from there because I don't think they were. I think somebody did some stupid shit, and you probably just was in your rage and you took it that way. You know what I mean? Because they knew it. Because let me tell you something, bro. These people know how to research us. They know how to see what we make, how much we make, how we live it. So somebody dissected your whole career with Rockstar, and they just was on you, and they was typing all that shit up in there about you. And you gotta remember, bro, they sharp. They know what to do, when to do it. They did what they did, and they got it about you. They knew what button to hit on you, and they hit it. And you went. You went there. When I saw it myself. Hey, man, like when I saw it, I was like, damn. I gotta call this nigga tomorrow, man. I gotta call my boy, man, because this ain't. Let me finish, and you can go. I said I gotta call my boy because this ain't the Rockstar that I knew.
Now guys, for our last interesting part of the live, this is a bit lighter and funnier, and Franklin actually talks about some GTA 6 clickbaiters, and even though he doesn't bring up any names, I think we can get a good idea of who he's talking about right here.
Like right now, they on the edge of their seats right now. They don't know if we doing GTA 6 right now. They don't know what's going on. They gonna take this video of me and you, and they gonna say GTA 6 is coming with CJ and Franklin. I more than 100% positive. Watch what's gonna hit the internet tomorrow or
But do
tonight.
you know?
Now, to end things off, guys, I think CJ brought up some interesting points about his whole fiasco with Rockstar Games, and we learned some things that we didn't know had actually happened before. We know Rockstar stopped using actual famous actors for GTA very quickly due to these same problems with payments, but it looks like due to how successful every GTA game has been, voice actors are getting a lot smarter with how much they think they deserve, and Rockstar Games may not be very happy about that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about CJ's relationship with Rockstar and whether we'll see the same thing happen with the voice actors of GTA 6. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been Nick Plays Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!